96.1 DC Central New York's greatest hits. Van Morrison there with the Moon Dance. It's 9:45. I've been talking up a mystery guest all morning long, and I'm pleased to announce that he's in studio right now. In fact, he came in with an entourage, and even though he and I have never, ever met, he comes in with somebody I recognize from my old piano teaching days. Her name is Francesca Orso Marso, so it's great to see her. She's actually my mystery guest's cousin. He brought his mom along, too, so how sweet. But may I introduce to you Mr. Michael Mott. Used to go to New Hartford High School and is now making a name for himself, making quite a few waves, as a matter of fact, on Broadway as a writer. So how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
We have a microphone in front of you so you can actually talk back to me.
I can speak. I can laugh when you talk about Francesca.
Yeah. So tell us about New Hartford. You graduated at what year? 2003
from high school.
Cool.
Then went to Ithaca College and graduated in 07.
Ithaca's a nice place.
It's great.
I've been there quite a few times.
Yeah.
Played at the Ale House.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, love it there. Of course, your music probably got started much longer before high school, so talk to us about your past.
I got into performing from my teacher, Jeff Walters.
Yes, Jeff!
You know Jeff Walters?
Yes! Yeah, we've talked about him on the air all the time here.
I wanted to be on Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
That was my goal, to be on SNL. And Jeff Walters said, well, you should audition for the school musical. And I said, I'm not going to audition for this high school musical.
Are you nuts?
And,
right,
and he goes, if you don't... Well, actually, he told me before not to say this before, so I'm not going to say this. But he said, you need to. So I did. And then I started doing high school shows. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to go to college for this.
Wow. Just out of the blue. Yeah. Wow. So it's almost on a dare that you're where you're at right now.
Jeff Walters dared me in 2003.
That's great, man.
2001, actually. It was 2001, yeah.
And now your career is unfurling quite nicely.
I don't really pursue performing anymore. It's more writing.
All right.
But I do sing on this album.
Okay.
I sing the last 2 songs on the album.
And this album he's referring to, by the way, for the listeners who have no idea what we're talking about, he's got a brand new album out. It's called
Where the Sky Ends.
Where the Sky Ends. Now, listen, I haven't heard a track from this record yet, and hopefully we're going to play one a little bit later on in the day here. But doing research for the interview, and I'm looking on my Twitter, and all of a sudden, boom, right at the top of my feed is Mariah Carey talking about your album, and I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah.
How does that feel, man?
It's great. I met her last year on the Jimmy Fallon show. I was selected to listen to her new song, and turns out she was behind the door singing the song.
What?
And she came out and surprised me and sang and whatever. So she got a copy of my album, and she saw I thanked her in the album booklet, tweeted me after she read it, and then put the album on her iPod and then autographed my album and then sent it back.
That's insane. I had a crush on her, man.
Yeah.
Back in grade school, I had her what was it? I don't think it was a CD. I'm pretty sure it was a tape.
The tape.
And all of us, grade school guys were like, "Oh my God, Mariah Carey," So
yeah. Yeah.
Well, cool, man. So tell us about the album. Where did it come from in your head, and what is it? What's the overall idea of it?
It's a taste of my music, and it's sung by Broadway, television, and film stars.
Okay.
15-piece orchestra. There's pop, rock, jazz, swing, Broadway show tunes. I'm super proud of it.
Yeah, so it's like a sampler then.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. 12 tracks. There's something for everyone on it.
What was your writing inspiration?
My mother had a piano at home, and I played on the piano all the time.
Yeah.
And my dad got me a drum kit, and so I'm always playing drums. I wrote my own James Bond theme song, just me and the snare drum.
Okay, that's awesome.
Like the best theme song ever. I was like 8. And so I was always just making noise.
Okay.
I always called myself a closet composer because I never told anybody. I was always performing and then just writing on the side.
So that's cool, man.
That's cool.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
I cannot wait to listen to the album. In fact, can we play a track?
Yes.
Well, why don't you set the track up?
This is track 2 on the album. It's sung by Zachary Levi, who starred on Chuck on NBC.
Yeah.
And he's the voice of Tangled.
Really?
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
He's very good.
Yes.
Very good.
So he does the dialogue and the singing then in the movie.
Oh, yeah. No, he's
crazy.
Great. He's really talented. So this track is Zachary Levi from Hollywood Game Night singing my jazz song, The Left Side of the Moon.
They say the greatest joy in life is learning how to love and letting in the someone who loves you. But there's another side of life that I've been thinking of. My someone had a different point of view. On the left side of the moon, she left my heart in two. On the left side of the moon, I lost romance. On the left side of the moon, she bid my heart adieu. On the left side of the moon, I had no chance. But now it's fine, 'cause you came right out of the blue. Now you are mine, and I never knew what loving could do. On the right side of the moon, you made my heart rejoice. On the right side of the moon, you made me grin. On the right side of the moon, you left no other choice. On the right side of the moon, you let me in. Now it's fine, 'cause you came right out of the blue. Now you are mine, and I never knew what loving could do. On the right side of the moon, you made my heart rejoice. On the right side of the moon, you made me grin. On the right side of the moon, you left no other choice. On the right side of the moon, you let me in. Now let it begin. I'm in for the win. You're under my skin. Oh, you're looking so good tonight, darling. Boy, do I love you. I want to fly you right up to the moon. That's right. Not the left side, of course, the right side of the moon. The side of the moon where we're going to love each other all night long. That's right, baby. But, baby, there's one thing. Under no circumstances can you forget to pack the scotch.
96.1 ODZ, Central New York's greatest hits. We're playing a track that Michael Mott wrote, the guy who's in studio with us right now, but that was Flynn Rider from Tangled on vocals. Coolest thing ever. So we're playing some jazz on a classic hit station this Monday morning. And incidentally, too, also on Michael Mott's new album is singer Justin Guarini. You might remember him from the very first season of American Idol. He was beat out, unfortunately, by Kelly Clarkson, and of course, I wanted Justin to win, and turns out Michael wanted him to win, too. So, Michael, where can we find this awesome album here?
People can buy the album on michaelmott.net.
Okay.
It's available on iTunes and Amazon. It's also available, there's a limited selection at the Barnes & Noble in Syracuse.
Okay. Do you have any shows that you've written for coming up in the city that we can come see?
They're not coming up in the city, but one was picked up in Europe and Asia, and then another one is signed by a producer on Broadway that we're developing.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah.
Man, so it's onward and upward from here, huh?
It's just a slow process. One show I've been working on for about 10 years, and it's just starting to get picked up.
Wow.
So it's a very, very slow process.
So when that sees light of day, it's going to be like a dream come true for you.
I started it in high school with another local, Justin Silvestri, who's from Whitesboro.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But that's called Faustus. And there's 2 songs from Faustus on the album.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah. Well, I wanted to do one more plug because today,
Go ahead.
Today at 3 o'clock, we're doing a reception and a listening party at the Radisson Hotel, the Adirondack Room. Come by. And it's open to the public. We're going to have a very limited number of albums available.
Okay.
All I could carry
Emphasis
with me.
on very limited.
Because it's all I could carry with me on the
Okay.
from New York City.
Dude, you're doing great, man. It's been awesome to have you here in studio, really.
Thank you very much.
This is
nice
awesome.
to meet you. Yeah, thank you.
So where do you see yourself maybe in 5-10 years from now? What are some of your future goals?
Not just getting by.
Yeah, tell me about it.
No, I just want to be respected for writing. I don't need to be famous or well known for that.
Yeah, just be able to be satisfied with yourself and make a living.
Myself.
Yeah.
And I'm happy in the music, but I just want to. I want my bank account to be satisfied with itself.
All right, well, the coffee's on me today then, okay, Michael?
Thank you so much.
All right. All right, well, thanks for stopping by. Michael Mott of Broadway. What's the word I'm looking for?
Notoriety.
There we go. Notoriety and survivability, right?
Survivability.
Okay. His new album, Where the Sky Ends, is out. I got one in my hand, but you can find one at michaelmott.net. And we're going to throw this interview up in a couple of candid pictures online at 961WODC.com so you can relive this forever.
And ever.
All right, great to meet you, man.
You too.
All right, we'll see you soon. Michael Mott, once again, the album's called Where the Sky Ends. You can find it, like you said, is going to be, all over the place. But specifically Michael Mott, that's with 2 T's.net. Been great to hang out with him, and looking forward to, we'll follow his career with great interest. We'll see if we can get him back here in studio once his play hits the big time. So, anyway, you can check out this interview also online at 961WWDC.com in case you happen to want to relive it. Of course, if you're listening to the sound of my voice, you didn't miss it. So, but if you want to hear more, jump online and find out more about Michael, and we'll be happy to share that with you. Okay, the top of your hour, and Chris Johnson on the way next. I'm Keith James. I'll see you tomorrow morning.